Hey everyone, Josh Merrill from Extra Innings Analytics here today to talk to you about the changeup. If you've been following us, you know that we've talked about the four-seam fastball grip, the two-seam fastball grip, the curveball grip, and now we're on to the changeup. I mentioned it in a previous video. The changeup is probably the best pitch in baseball. The reason being there's no spin that a hitter can pick up out of the hand. It looks like a fastball until it's not a fastball, and that's the beauty of a changeup. Being a pitcher, it saved me in 3-1 counts, 2-0 counts. I got guys to pop up or ground out in situations where they should have been barreling up baseballs. So there's many ways to throw a changeup. The Vulcan changeup has come out of nowhere. I'm going to talk to you about two changeups. For your youth guys, we're going to talk about the three-finger changeup. So I've said in the four-seam fastball, this is a four-seam fastball. This can easily be a changeup. You just bury it in your hand a little bit. Now this pitch is going to have changed velocity because it has a little bit more tension coming out of my fingers. So for you youth guys, you can throw a changeup buried in your hand with a four-seam. You can throw a changeup buried in your hand with a two-seam. Very simple. Just put it in your hand and throw it hard just like a fastball. This palm is going to slow the ball down. Okay, so for you older guys, I was a circle changeup guy myself. So I threw kind of a variation of a circle changeup, and my next point is whatever I teach you is probably going to be a little bit different for every single person. Changeups are such field pitches that it might be tweaking it here, tweaking it there, playing catch with it and saying, oh, this works or this doesn't work. For me, I put my ring finger and my middle finger on the seams, wrap my hand around the ball super loose, okay? The big thing about the circle changeup, if you bury it in your hand, it's going to get spiked or you're going to throw it 20 feet in the air. The reason being, if I'm throwing it, holding it, white knuckling it here, when I get to release point, this ball is not going to want to get out of my hand right here. I'm going to hold it super loose, and how loose am I holding it? I mean, it's really loose. I get out in front, now these fingers push the ball back, creating backspin towards me. If you were a Johan Santana guy or guys with good changeups, they say pulling the string. That's exactly what we're doing. We're taking velocity off with these fingers. When you start to feel this, you're going to feel the baseball come off of these fingers, and you're going to know right away, oh, this pitch is nasty. It's going to take a little bit. Changeup catch, it might be the most important part of developing a changeup. When you're playing with your partner and you're throwing, throw your four-seam, your two-seam, but also throw that changeup from 60, 90, 120. See what it does. See it come back to you in that long toss, in that 120 toss. I'm telling you, it's going to make a difference. So when you get to the bullpen, you can really start to feel it come off of these fingers. So hopefully you've learned a little bit about the changeup. I know that was kind of rushed, but tweak it, play with it, feel it. As long as you're getting that good downhill action and that good pull the string action, you got a good changeup. So play with it, and thank you for tuning in. More to come with the pitch grips. We still got some pitches to talk about. Keep following us, and definitely go back and look at the fastball grips and the curveball grip if you haven't had a chance to. Thank you from Extra Innings Analytics.